Hi guys, welcome to my channel about studies and careers in Europe. And in this video, I would like to talk specifically about France and about what not to do when it comes to choosing your school in France. How to avoid wasting your time and hard-earned money on schools and universities that are not worth it. So there are two warnings that I want to make today. The first one is about the schools that scam you into paying a lot of money for a degree that is not worth it at all. And the second one is just about picking the wrong university for the kind of career you want to pursue. So let's start with the first one. So when you start researching for your business school in France, or you type master degree in France or in Paris, you will find a lot of very similar websites of different schools who all sell you the dream that you're gonna have a brilliant career, that it's an accredited, amazing, great school, and so on, and they all look the same. If you really don't know the market and the good schools and the reputation that different schools have in France, you risk to go to some school that will charge you 15,000 euros a year, and that will not be worth it at all, simply because it's either not recognized by the French state as an official master degree, or because it's not very well seen by the employers. In France, when you look for a job, the school name is very, very, very important. Top companies only hire from the best business schools, the best écoles de commerce, and other companies would hire from top 10, top 15 schools maybe, but it would be very, very hard for you as a foreigner to find a great job and a good salary and get your visa if you come from not a very good school. So you pay a lot of money and you make your life very, very complicated after graduation. So how do you understand that the school is not as good as it seems? First of all, you should pay a lot of attention to rankings. When someone recommends you a school, the first thing to do is to go and check the different rankings. Of course, you know the Financial Times, and then go have a look at French rankings as well. For example, Le Figaro étudiant or L'Étudiant. See if the school is even present in those rankings or not. Second thing, you should check if the school is officially accredited. That's super important. Then, however, sometimes even if the school is accredited, it's still not very good. It doesn't have a very good reputation. So accreditation is not everything. Then you should definitely go on LinkedIn and check what alumni of the school are doing. Where do they work? Do they manage to have great careers? Is there anyone who looks like what you aspire to be, or not at all? Another very important thing for international students is to check whether or not you are eligible for a job search visa after this particular program. This visa is called RECE, Recherche d'emploi ou création d'entreprise, and it's available for everyone who graduated from a full master program, from Master 2 program, from an accredited school or university. Even though your school is accredited, you should always check if this rule applies to this particular program you're doing, so please verify it with the school. If you go with one of the best Grandes Ecoles, like HEC, ESSEC, ESCP, and others, most likely you're fine on that. If your school is not one of the top Grandes Ecoles, you should definitely check that out. And one last thing that I want you to pay a lot of attention to. Be very careful with free admission consultants. As you know, if the product is free, you are the product. And that's unfortunately exactly what happens in that case. Some consultants are partners with schools and they get paid by the schools to bring them the good students. And this kind of consultant, he will advise you on any school you want, but he will tend to push you towards the school he has partnerships with. So sometimes clients come to see me, students come to see me for advice, and they have already accepted an offer from a school that is not very good for them. They could have done a way better school, applied to a really good Grande École, and they didn't because of some free admission consulting advice. So be very careful with that. Second point, you should know how the French education system is organized. There are universities and Grandes Écoles. Universities are public and free most of the time. Little note, actually, some of the fees of universities have been raised for international students, but you should check with every university if it's the case or not. But a lot of the time it's free. and it's very good for the specialties like law, medicine, all humanities, literature, languages, philology, art, and some sciences. But however, if you do not want to pursue an academic career, or all these degrees are not what's interesting for you and you would like to have a corporate career, to work in business, in consulting, in marketing, then university is not the best choice, because most of the career paths are open to Grandes Ecoles graduates, not for university graduates. And it would be, again, very complicated for you to find a great job afterwards. My point is, do not go to the public university just because it's free and Grandes Ecoles is very expensive. There are many ways to finance your education, and I'll make a separate video about how to find scholarships and how to finance your tuition in France. And I already have a video about how, thanks to apprenticeship, I actually studied in ESSEC completely for free. So try your best and choose the school that fits your career objectives the best. Hey guys, that's it for today. I hope that was useful for you and that this video will help you not make any mistakes on your path to your dream education in France. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make more videos about Grandes Ecoles system or about universities. And if you have any questions, just drop them there and I'll see you in the next videos.